Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. There's a story of a young man who comes to the Imam. He approaches the Imam. He's frustrated, he's upset, maybe even a little hurt. He comes to the Imam and he expresses the fact that he feels as if he is about to leave Islam. He feels as if Islam may not be the religion, the truth. And then the Imam begins to inquire, why would you come to this conclusion? What has made you come to this conclusion? The young boy, he begins to explain, as I come to the masjid and I walk amongst the people and I sit amongst the people and I worship amongst the people, I see things and I hear things that are not befitting. Statements and actions that shouldn't be done by Muslims, especially inside of a masjid. Therefore, how can this be the true religion? How can what I see be justified as part of Islam? The Imam, he begins to understand the perspective in which this young man is coming from. So he says to the young man, "Oh young man, before you make any decision, do me one favor. Take this cold, crisp cup of water, pure water, and take it and walk around and between the people within the masjid. Navigate yourself through the masjid with this cup of water. But make sure you do not drop one drop of water. Not one drop of water should spill from this cup." He says, "Okay, it's not going to change my mind, but I'll do it." So the young man, he takes the cup of water. He starts walking through the people, around the people, past the people. Then he finally makes his way back to the Imam. Then the Imam asks him a question. "Did you hear anything that was not appropriate?" The young boy said, "No." "Did you see anything amongst the Muslims that was not appropriate?" He said, "No." "Did you feel in a way that caused you to question your faith?" He said, "No." He said, "I was so concerned with making sure that this pure cup of water did not spill that I didn't see or I didn't care about anything that was around me." And the Imam, he said, "That's it. That's exactly it. It's the sunnah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's the cup of pure water. That if you focus solely on the sunnah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the statements, the teachings, the decisions of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you use those teachings and those traditions as your reference point when it comes to this religion, then it doesn't matter what the people do. Listen, son, Muslims are not perfect, but Islam is. Follow the way of Allah and His Messenger. That is how you will truly find what you are looking for." I remind myself with this story, and I remind you all, that in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam do we have the best of examples. If you ever feel like you need to learn more about this faith, if you ever feel as if you want to strive towards truly understanding the beauty of this faith, don't look around you, but look in what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent His Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the Quran. And look at what has been preserved by our scholars, the sunnah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And it is in those two things, my dear brothers and sisters, that you will find the perfection of our faith. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us steadfast on His faith and allow us to live and die as Muslims. Wa jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.